released. There is a coincidence, though, that both were filmed in Dallas. The makers of each movie wanted to take advantage of the futuristic cityscape of friendly outdoors, and that led to the oddity of a shared cast member, as RoboCop's co-owner Peter Security.
They're not supposed to strike.
And the major role in Road Tours, Earl Bugler, the angry boss of our heroic roboteer, Barrett Coldine.
You may be so perfect, you got to screw your hair up.
But you're not pulling my strings.
No, Cold Iron. I'm pulling your plug. You're off the project as of right now. You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making one of them. Ken Carlin, brother.
Despite these films, the RoboCop was released in 1987. The culturally dominant cyborg policeman of the day was this one. Judging this week, French production company DIC attempt to break into the US TV market. It's basically American sitcom Get Smart, with extra technology and precocious meets pain, and was added to appeal to girls.
If you go out in a boat, make sure you got a life jacket for each of the passengers.
Girls are famously concerned about maritime safety, but while Gadget may have been king in the West, in Asia there were all kinds of other archetypes, like the Philippines bionic boy, $600 kid who's treated to a brutal full birthday by a gang of police.
The right cerebrum is badly damaged, whether it will fracture or the ribcage. The left arm is on total loss. His skull's fractured. Dummy squeeze and feather organ. Very expensive.
You can never hear again.
He has massive intracranial hemorrhage. Liver is lacerated. He might survive, but he'll just be a living vegetable.
Please don't go so long. My left ear.
But Japan's cultural affinity for robots and good order means cybernetic crime fighters have a particularly rich history there. Ever since the 50s, kids' TV shows with anime like Astro Boy or live-action tokusatsu like Robot Detective have been telling kids that androids and cyborgs enforce the law and protect them from malevolent unicycle chickens. Most of these shows, including the more popular ones like Android Kid-A-Ida and Kamen Rider, work very differently to RoboCop. Their protagonists operate more like superheroes. But as mentioned earlier, there are at least a couple of Japanese kids characters that were an influence on RoboCop. And the main one is 8-Man, which was aired in the West as Toad on the 8th Man. He-Man did battle with supervillains and enjoy a superhero-like dual identity. His uniform was a regular detective, and his backstory is very similar to Robo's, because he was a cop killed by bad guys and then reanimated as an experimental cyborg. All in all, he's quite similar, just powered by cigarettes.
Would you mind giving me a light, please?
Seriously, cigarettes are to 8-Man what spinach is to Popeye.
Don't worry, mister. I'll burn those chains off to this gun. Are you ready?
Don't bother running the chain fist, just like my cigarette.
8-Man may have begun as an influence on RoboCop, but in his post-RoboCop rebooted form, the flow of inspiration went the other way, with Robo feeding back into him. And that scenario was mirrored in Toei's popular Metal Heroes franchise, which began in 1982 with Space Sheriff Gavan, a tokusatsu show about a galactic peacekeeper assigned to protect Earth. Franchise rebooted each year. Space Sheriff's ultimately replaced by the likes of Mega Beast Investigator
So I've been at this guy for a while, and I let him dry a couple times, like throughout the day. And after spending a long time working on them, you get attached. Like, hey, I really like this painting. And it's hard to just kind of destroy it unless you have like a vision from the start. With this piece, I didn't have any direction other than, okay, just keep painting him, keep painting him. And then now that I've let him settle, I've come back to it and realized that I'm ready to morph. I'm ready to morph. And have some fun. Because that's just what I want to do with him. I don't want to keep it. I don't know how to do it. So I want to go crazy, but I want to keep some of his features. I think, I'm not, you know what, I don't really care. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. For one, he's gonna get fatter. That's for starters, he's gonna get bigger. I can't, that's just the way it goes. So we're making him bigger than the... And already I like it more. Make his lip a little bigger too. Big juicy lips. And because I've spent so much time on this guy, I just gave myself permission in my old head. If he's good right off the bat from just making a few adjustments, you can stop. Because I really like him already. Just making him a little bigger, a little more heavy set. Just put some life into him. I'm feeling it. So let's see. I also think he might be a vampire, but I'm not sure yet. Let's go with the vampire. A big, sweaty vampire. Those are small little teeth. Oh yeah, he is a vampire. That's nice. I always knew he was a vampire. Let's get some eye highlights in there. I'll throw on. Oh. I really like those vampire teeth. Those are perfect. little bit more plump. More plump.
I never been having a bit of it to skip by. If the Thai people can speak this language, I think they can speak any language in the world. Hi, I'm Mike Castellino, a former NASA astronaut. Guys, people, shot in the team. I move out of my door, guys, the outcome. Good luck.
It's been a long night. A long night. He's always a little sweaty. A lot of work. Let's pull this out a little more here too. There you go, there he is. He's a big old vampire. Come on. Elvis is a vampire. Yeah. Yeah. I think why this is interesting is because I really considered the portrait to be finished about a couple hours ago today. And so then I actually had a nap and then thought, okay, it's not. He's not. I'm not leaving him like that. He deserves better. He deserves more. I'll even give him one of those little chins. Like a Superman goose-ass chin. Those are always a good time. But everyone likes those chins. Oh, I'm so happy this happened. He really came alive for me here. And now I'm like even proud of it. It's a nice feeling when you like your work. there's some pieces that you look back on very fondly, and that never changes, and then there's some pieces you look at and you kind of finish it and it sits, and you look back on it and you like it, and then there's some pieces that you look back on or you just don't like them that much. Something changes over time, whether it's the style, the subject, or just your abilities. But I usually like to, for a painting for me to consider it finished, I have to like it enough to leave it. There's some pieces I abandon and then come back to that I know I will. But this guy, I'm happy I abandoned him and then came back a couple hours later and swollen. He is swollen. Things are looking rough right now. Drinking a lot of blood. Because remember, he's a big heavy set vampire now. There you go. Yeah, there we are. He's got a little bit of highlight here. There you go, oh, there you go. He's coming alive. More blood. More blood. Hurry. He's running out of steam. Yeah, there you are. He's coming alive. There's a little bit of blood here on his thing. I think you have to do this little line here for good measure, because just a clear indicator that he's a bloodthirsty ghoul. Yeah, yo, bloodthirsty ghoul, yeah. Again, let's indicate that he's had a hard, long night. He's had a hard, long night. There you go. Long night. It's gone into the wee hours of the morning. His night has now turned to morning. But the thirst for blood is never quenched. It's always in high demand. These commercials are like every 10 seconds. getting out of control. I don't like it. There you are, you little hound dog. Good. There you go. My sweet little prince. I just want clear vampire teeth, that's all. Tone down his chin a little bit because The highlights down there don't make sense. Now we might even want to go out a little more. Why? Because I don't want him to look real. I want him to really look swollen. It's important he looks really swollen, like he's had too much blood. And he can't stop. He's coming alive though, isn't he? His final form, his true form. Mouth watering. There you go. Oh, so adorable. Again, you just kind of gotta go over the teeth again. Because I really want clear vampire teeth. No mistaking that he was a bloated vampire. They say the best vampire movie is Fright Night. I saw it a long time ago and I don't really even remember the plot. I don't know why they're on my mind. Amen. Dream, dream. Dream, dream. Best Elvis song? What is the best Elvis song? My go-to is that Burning Love. That's the go-to. He does got a tongue out there. It's kind of dripping, like mouth-watering. Look, he's got that mouth-watering. Sure, let's go down. He's really mouth-watering. Someone should make a vampire Elvis movie. like a mockumentary. I've also abandoned the reference photo, which is kind of nice. Has a nice feeling when you don't have to refer to anything anymore, you just go with it. Just make it look good. His little dirty cream suit. So this is like kind of all one color. So if you add like some pretty extreme values, it kind of pulls things, makes things more pop. I'm not going to paint the whole thing now in this white, but just some areas in the, I guess you call them highlights, but a suit doesn't really have, like highlights would be like those little, the gems, sparkles. I just want to add some more variation or some more of a spectrum on the tones that I had for a suit. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you are. And what I'll do now is just now kind of go the opposite way. Make sure that these are dark. A really nice dark. Again, to build that contrast. He almost looks like Andre the Giant now. Oh my God, Andre the Giant, Elvis. Andre the Giant is Elvis Presley as a vampire. Oh my God. Fucking Andre, man. Well, this all makes sense now.
วันนี้เราจะมาใช้กันแดดของ Beauty of Joseon เช่นเคยนี่เป็นสูตรใหม่ที่เขาบอกว่าเหมาะสำหรับคนหน้ามันเพราะว่าเนื้อของกันแดดเขาจะเป็นเนื้อที่เป็นเนื้อโลชั่นที่มีความซึมง่ายกันแดดเขาสามารถทาทับเมคอัพได้ด้วยใครที่ชอบทากันแดดทับแล้วหล่อก็คือเก็บมาไปได้เลยค่ะ
This just makes sense. Dream. I'll tell you what, give me back my fucking PayPal and I'll stop painting Elvis. Or if I paint him, I'll paint him nicely. No, whoa. That's called a mistake. How do you fix it? You just take it away. Clean the brush then. And just get rid of it. Dream, dream. Andre the Giant as a vampire, as Elvis. Well, you can pull your little swollen cheek down here. There you go. There you are. I see you. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, there you are. That's nice. Let's add a little depth by adding some shadow under his little lips, his plump little lips. Oh, that's nice. There you are. Oh. Well, that should just suck. Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's show it. The Woman in Green, Sherlock Holmes. Let's try this. Green, green. You know what? I never knew he was going to turn out this good. So, teardrop tattoos, or is he almost done? Just a couple of more tweaks. Kind of butchered my signature.
I won't forget that morning. Not about it to be honest. I counted the men that my side of the yard. They rounded slept. We of the CID slept even less. The nightmare that kept us awake was all the same night. That's why we weren't surprised when the commissioner asked us up the conference room for a bit of a talk. He'd talked to us plenty, we knew that. It didn't help any to know what was ahead of us.
Oh man, I really like you.
Must be another beautiful place. Oh, shut it, you're wrong. She could be another place. I'm not telling her running glass down the back of the thing. And when the commissioner
Remember, very sweaty, long night, swollen, more blood. Let's see if we can hit this tooth really hard. Can we hit this tooth really hard? I think we can. Again. Dream,
Three
dream.
women, and you haven't told me one clue. You haven't given me one lead. Here you sit and wait for the news of a fourth victim.
Well, we had one away. It was down Lambeth Way where the young woman was running from way last night.
Hey, nothing to run.
That's why we weren't surprised when the commissioner left the pumpkin straw for a little bit more. We thought they were trying to do that.
Dream,
We didn't know
dream.
that in the north of the hills.
Must be another window open, Mason. Oh, shut it if you want to. See, we'll be another for the temper without having to run glass down the back of his neck. Gentlemen, the commissioner. Nothing in here. You see me, won't you? Gentlemen, if you wish to know what able you are, read any of the works of popular fiction that glamorize your achievements, but don't, I beg of you, read the daily paper. They might give you an inferiority complex. I hate fiction. But we're confronted with a series of the most atrocious murders since Jack the Ripper. And in the meantime, the CID might as well be playing at champagne for all the good we've accomplished. Now look. Here, and here. Each of these red flags stands for the city, stands for a woman brutally murdered, a woman's terror, a woman's death agony. These are no ordinary crimes. These are the folks of the thief who kills first and mutilates afterwards. A ghoul hangs on upon his victim body and carries it away with him. And goes to the souvenir of his butchery. 3 women murdered suicide. And you haven't told me one clue. You haven't given me one lead. Here you sit and wait for news of a fourth victim. With your arms first.
Dream, dream.
Well, we had planned away. It was down Lambeth Way where a young woman was running from way last night. We saw something and stopped. We could have constable. He spoke to her and he walked along with us, just in case. We saw her go down the stairway to the basement lodging where she lived. We can only surmise what happened after that. My pride in my pocket, and went to see the man who so often helped out Inspector Lestrade and myself in the past, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. If ever a man needed help, I did.
Wow.
This big store, Inspector. Go against this women, get in another one. And every one with the right forefinger hacked off. Okay. Inspector Gregson. Keenly expertly stirred. The work of skilled surgeon. That's the only clue. It's about the age of my sister's death. Is there no way of stopping it? There's a way somehow.
Dream, dream.
We're going to go unless we're rotten part of it. We can't get far without knowing the motive. At least we know what motives for not. Doesn't corroborate. They all came up quickly and really expanded. Sorry. I'm not trying to have anything worse than the record, so a little stubble of
Go a little harder here. Oh, calm down. There you go. Yeah.
I'll ride the wrong side to it. I'll do what I must. No matter the cost. I will hear the spirit once more.
สองเรสปอร์ตที่มาของความปลอดภัยเตือนทุกการเรื่องของมั่นใจปลอดภัยรถติดแค่ไหนก็พร้อมบอกเตือนได้ทันใจผู้จ่าพร้อมเตือนภัยในจุดที่คุณมองไม่เห็นขับขี่ยามเข้าถึงได้อย่างปลอดภัยกล้าทุกความท้าทายกับ Ford Everest Sport
Give me a hand with this thing, Mr. Holmes. I was supposed to be a doctor, to be honest with you. Never out of my line. So I get no maniac. Well, it's just for fun of it. I'm just getting anything done. What case is? Never is capture. It's called security. You just just in case it does disappear, if we could just try and make this channel on the pen. No big deal. We get what to do. Go. So George Pennington? Yes, that is wonderful. Don't be so naive, Inspector.
You know everyone knows that.
Well, fine.
There she is. A little birthday girl. So, what's the best Elvis song? What's the best one? I already said the go-to's "Burning Love." It's got that like beat and everything, and then like the unknowns, like "Mystery Train." It's a good go-to for your actual like playlist. But what do you got? What else is there? Any hidden gems I wouldn't know? Probably not. I'll just throw is like a little bit. There's got to be some jowls, some swollen jowls. Every time old movies, every time characters enter a room, they just go directly to the bar, where the drinks are on the mantle there. It's like automatic. As soon as you go to an office or someone's living room, you just immediately pour yourself a drink, a stiff one. Make it Irish, is what Sherlock just said. Make it Irish. The thing about it, every time in old movies, they go into a room, they pour themselves a drink. I'm glad I stuck with this one. I said earlier, like, I was really close to calling it just like a normal portrait of Elvis. But there was just something calling me. A big, bloated, swollen Elvis. No, Andre the Giant. As a vampire. As Elvis. I think that's what's happening. Well, I like them. I like them. These are just some rosy cheeks. Because even though he's thirsty for blood, he's feeling himself. Even though he looks like this, he's still feeling himself. Even though he's having a hard time, and the night has turned into the morning, he's still feeling himself. Watson?
I'm convinced these murders are only incidental to some larger, more diabolical scheme. They're needed by the Senate figure. The answer to that question, my dear fellow, is our only hope of solving these mysteries.
My dear boy. I think I'm going to say that more when I'm talking to you, my dear boy.
I can picture her sitting there happy away the seven, and I'm not realizing that she's shortly going to her death. Hello? Jackson? Oh, there you are. What's happened? Murder into a road. Yes. No, I thought they got it on tape.
Yes, one. Yeah, there you are. Again, I just want to. It's hard this because if it's too dark, it's too extreme. But his lips are so puffy that they cast a shadow. For sure. There's rolls for sure. And rosy cheeks. Just a little bit. Don't get ridiculous. He's just having a nice time. We went a little too hard, so you just take it away a little bit. Throw it out a little larger. There you go, my dear boy. Andre the Giant, as a vampire, as Elvis Presley.
I'll take care of it. I don't know how I came there. I don't know when. The last thing I'll ever be here with you. Come.
Yeah, there you are. There you are. Oh. There, finish. Thanks for watching. Toodles.